You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
Ooh.
Oh, so much activity.
Just right now, a flurry of activity is you false started me about 4 times.
Flurry.
I wasn't ready. A McFlurry of McActivity.
I like McFlurries, but I don't. The thing about McFlurries that I don't like is all the toppings and stuff that are in them.
What? That's what makes it a McFlurry. It's just soft serve ice cream.
That's what they say, but
who they? Me?
Yeah, like you, because you like M&M McFlurries.
Oh yes.
And there's something about M&M McFlurries that I'm like, it's
so good. And they use the little teeny tiny M&Ms.
Yeah, it's like, I just want the sweet cream of the vanilla.
Okay.
And
that's how you order when you go to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Can I take your order? I'd like the sweet cream of the McFlurry, please.
Yeah. That's not how you do it. Like when it got up to like the ordering kiosk, which is the drive-through, I say, yeah, what's your best sweet cream?
I'll have the sweetest of your creams, sir.
Like, sir, I've already called the cops on you.
Yeah, this is your 3rd time through. Welcome to Our Real Relationships.
Hell yeah.
I'm Chelsea.
I am Brandon. And this is the show where we talk to you about the movies that make our relationship, our family's relationships, our relationships with friends, and even coworkers and
strangers, people that we hate on the street.
Sometimes we go up to people on the street and I say, hey, talk to my wife.
Yes, right. And then I say, what movie do you like? And then they say Donald Trump versus the Illuminati. And I'm like, get out of my face, son.
Get out of my face. We're going to talk about the next week on Our Real Relationships. Here's a card.
If it were up to Dexter, we'd be talking about that movie.
I know.
I'm probably going to watch it with him while you're gone to New Mexico. I'll watch Donald Trump versus the Illuminati with him.
God, that someone is sacrificing.
I'll do it.
For the good of our family.
And then we'll have a little bond, a little connection, and you won't be a part of it.
Good.
You'll feel bad.
I will definitely feel
like this noise?
Terrible. I will feel terrible that I'm not going to watch that movie with him. Anyway, so do us a favor. Go out to...
Do us a favor, Chelsea. Put that Gatorade down. You're making way too much noise.
Instagram. Go to Instagram, Our Real Relationships, Bluesky, OurReelRelations.bsky.social. Over on YouTube, we are at Apathetic Enthusiasm. You can find us there along with Apathetic Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty podcast, Interdimensional RSS, S4OAA sometimes when we do that. And then even though it's not on there, Travis's new show, Ink Play Pass, which is all about Lorcana, and just trying to help him out. Like, just come on, Travis. Good job.
Get him some subscribers.
Good job. You know, you almost at this point in time are a more successful podcaster than Travis is solo.
How dare you, sir?
He'll never listen to
this.
this.
He's been podcasting since he was just a wee bairn.
A wee bear.
A wee bairn.
Did you say baron?
Bairn. It's like an Irish or Scottish.
Oh, I thought you said like baron,
They say it in Lady and the Tramp.
Like Baron Trump.
Since he was just a wee Baron Von Doom.
Yeah. So, and then of course, you can send us an email, OurRealRelationshipsPod at gmail.com or podcast, whatever, one of those, the two.
I don't even know if people have been sending messages. I have not checked.
No, after I broke my phone in Hawaii, I haven't even checked our emails. Because then you have to
Ocean broke your phone.
Yeah, you have to go back into the accounts and then set it up, and it's I just want to go back in there and see just how many people are just waiting.
I know.
They're hungry, You
don't understand. They have to get in line. There's a queue.
They're thirsty for us, for our content. Chelsea, how are you doing?
I am doing okay, making my way through school slowly, but not so surely. And
that sounds like a song.
Slowly, but not so surely.
Making your way to school.
And then just did some last minute half-assed research for the movie. I'm shaking the desk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shaking them, knocking the microphone. I'm kind of a hot mess, but I feel okay.
A hot mess. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
No. Oh my God. That was the wrong response.
No, we did this.
Call and response.
Yeah, we did this. Me and Dexter did this last week.
I was just doing it with him earlier today.
Yeah, because that's what you do. That's what you do.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This week has felt particularly packed.
It's only Wednesday.
I know it is only Wednesday. So my going to New Mexico with my dad, as you know, as of this morning.
I'm gonna be here all by myself. Don't tell anybody.
And what this week is busy because there's a bunch of appointments that I've had to cancel and reschedule because like, oh shit, I forgot that I was supposed to go to New Mexico with my dad.
Oh no.
And so like 1 appointment, 2 appointment, 3 appointment. There's like we had an appointment tomorrow
like
with our therapist, and then I have 2 appointments on Friday, both of which I have to cancel.
So your trip to New Mexico was kind of a last minute decision, or else you wouldn't be scrambling to cancel these appointments.
No, I legitimately forgot that I was supposed to do this with my dad up until like this last weekend when he's like,
Dad loved going to New Mexico.
Yeah, I do like
for like 3 days. Like
I like
to drive up, spend the night, drive back.
I like spending time with my dad.
He's a cool guy.
We also didn't think, none of us thought that he needed to go back to New Mexico because he's like, I need to winterize my camper, but it's like we have cousins and stuff out there that can do that for us. But really, he just wants to go.
He does.
He
likes it out there.
And Mom doesn't want him to go by himself. He's gonna go with Uncle Chris, right? But I don't think my mom wants him to go alone with Uncle Chris either. So
I like the blind leading the blind.
Yeah. So I'm the delegate crew's son to go with him, which I'm good.
You're the
like
safety net.
Yeah. I like spending time with my dad and
your uncle.
And my uncle, making my mom comfortable
making your mom downtown
comfortable, Uncle Chris. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Are you packed?
I bought some carne asada.
You bought meat for your trip.
My dad asked me earlier, should I bring the griddle? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh my God, you guys are going to have so much fun. And I'm going to be here crying about school.
Yeah, I'm probably going to dig another shitter hole. So
okay,
makes things even.
Going to go out there and be manly in the middle of the woods with a bunch of men.
Good thing I got them boots.
Oh yeah, you got to bring your boots.
Mm-hmm. I got a boot.
I wonder if it's rainy.
Oh,
I don't know why I talk that way.
Rainy.
Is it because boots automatically?
I think he played the Wolfman, Lon Rainey.
That was Lon Rainey Jr. Oh. You silly Billy.
Oh, the man of 1,000 rains.
Let's talk about what movie we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And do a charity. I forgot we were not just talking to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Do our charity and do our drink in that order.
Charity and drink in that order.
Movie, charity, drink.
Movie, charity, drink. Oh, so this week the movie we're doing is one of my favorites is Wet Hot American Summer, directed by David Wayne in the year 2001.
That's right, good old Dave Wayne.
And in honor of the camp theme, what we wanted to do was go into something camp related. So we chose seriousfun.org, which was founded by Paul Newman, the Cisco Kid.
What? You mean Butch Cassidy?
Yeah. Kid? Butch Cassidy and the Cisco Kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Robert Redford just died.
Yeah, he did. R.I.P. Newman.
I found out in one of my classes, someone just said it out loud. They just went, "Oh, R.I.P. Robert Redford," out of nowhere, and then I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it sucks. They're probably looking at their phone instead of learning.
I know,
but they learned about death.
Yeah, I learned something because they were looking at their phone. So,
but seriousfun.org, it's their slogan is creating a world of possibility. The network, founded by Paul Newman, empowers kids facing serious medical challenges to find joy, discover belonging, and reimagine what's possible through their global network of 30 independently owned and operated camps and programs free of charge. So we didn't talk about the amount of money that we're going to donate to this, but this movie came out in 2001.
2001.
So I thought maybe $20.01 or the camp takes place in 1981,
Mhm.
so we could do $19.81. Which do you prefer, Chelsea?
I was gonna say, since it was filmed in 01 but takes place in 81, that was a 20-year difference, that we would just do $20.
Oh shoot! So I mean, let's split the diff. Basically 2001 is $20. So yeah, $20 it is.
Let's do it. I was counting how many people are in this movie. It has such a huge cast. And so I was making a list of people, and I'm like, however many people are in this movie, that's how many like major names, kind of, mid to major names. And I only got to 19.
And however millions of dollars they've made collectively, that's how much we're going to donate to.
We'll pledge in their name. We'll contact Paul Rudd and have him
and Bradley Cooper in the gang. So seriousfund.org, go there. We're gonna donate $20. Okay, let's talk about cocktails now.
Yes, because I've already had to drink my Gatorade. I get so thirsty in this chair.
Yeah, because it's very stressful. It's very stressful talking to me day in and day out, let alone for a podcast.
Yes, and then I feel the need to wet my whistle.
WHET.
Yes, I have to wet it.
Chelsea, grab your drink.
Yes.
So
I like the looks of it so far.
So here's something that Chelsea taught me. It's called a vodka tonic. And
teach them the ingredients and everything.
For a long time, I was like, vodka tonic, and she's like, I love vodka tonic. Don't drink it yet.
Glug, glug, glug.
And then she's like, it's a refreshing summer beverage. And then I got into drinking vodka tonics, and then I got Travis into drinking vodka tonics. And now we say, to quote Chelsea, it's a refreshing summer beverage.
It sure is.
Now, we don't have any vodka in the house.
Oh, Lord. Now I'm dreading what's in this.
We had vanilla vodka.
Ew.
We had, trust me, there's no vodka in this. Vanilla vodka in the house. We had pear vodka in the house. I was like, no, none of that is going to be good. Then I was like, well, we have tequila. No, let's not do tequila. So instead, what I looked up was we have some white rum. So there is a white rum and tonic with lime recipe out there. I have not tasted this. I don't know how it's going to be. But
what's it called? Do you know? Well, we'll name it after this.
Wet Hot American Rum.
Yes.
So cheers to you.
And I'll say, while you're having a sip of your beverage, I'm just going to say the reason that we decided to go with Wet Hot American Summer is because it takes place on the last day of summer camp, and we are officially out of summer and into fall. So now this is going to be our refreshing fall beverage, I guess.
Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you think about that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
It tastes
like
vodka, tonic water.
Yeah, like a vodka tonic.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. A refreshing fall beverage.
There you go. And the great thing about this is we have a lime tree in the backyard. These limes are directly from our lime tree.
That's what makes it taste so good. It's like the earth.
Cruise limes, they call them. Find them in stores everywhere.
Cruise lime pie.
Okay.
There was something else I was going to say about it being the last day of summer and drinking our drink, but I can't remember, and I'll shout it out when it comes to me.
Okay.
Let's move on to the movie.
Tell me what you know of Wet Hot American Summer. Well, specifically, when was the first time you ever saw this movie?
I don't think it was until you and I have been married for quite some time.
We might have seen this movie together for the first time. I don't
know.
Yeah, this is a movie.
This feels like a pre-Chelsea Brandon movie to me.
That's funny because actually
it's funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee.
Because actually, I'd heard of this movie for so long. People had talked about Wet Hot American Summer. They're like, oh, it's so funny. And for some reason, I never watched it. I think we were married the first time I'd seen it. I didn't even realize it was a bunch of people from the state.
That's why you didn't rush to go see it.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I found out there's a bunch of people from the state, because the state had been off the air for some time, then I was like, oh, I really want to see this now. And since then I've fallen in love with David Wayne.
You were already in love with him.
after this, I was definitely
officially. You made it a Facebook official.
Yeah, he's my spirit animal in the comedy world.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what mine would be. Kevin Nealon.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Yep.
So David Wayne you love because he formed the state with Michael Showalter while they were at NYU, and they had I don't know how popular or how many people know about the state these days.
Yeah.
Not many people knew about him back then. They were around in the 90s, right?
The 90s, yeah. So
a comedy troupe.
A comedy troupe. So they started in New York. This collection of comedians, sketch comedy artists, they started in New York, then eventually got on to MTV. They had a show, MTV's The State, and this is like during like Beavis and Butthead. This is like all of the oddities, the Head and the Max.
Oh yeah,
like
oddities,
all of that stuff. Like
Eon Flux,
yeah, Liquid Television. All this cool shit was happening on MTV during that time. That like it was very specific to that era, and the state was so just like kind of alt comedy, whereas like SNL was happening. It had a Phil Hartman. It had all those people at the same time. Like SNL was doing good, but the state was doing weird shit like I want to dip my balls in it.
So there goes like in sketch comedy. There's like the top. There's SNL. And then there's Mad TV. And then there's probably like Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
And then the state
right.
that people know about. And wait, there's one. Is the Whitest Kids You Know one? Is that something?
That was a 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But similar, right? But so the state, a lot of the people that were in the state, Thomas Lennon, Joe Lou Trulio,
Robert Ben Garant,
like so. Carrie Kenny, Silver. They went. Half of them went to. Michael Ian Black was part of that. He's in this movie, of course, too. But like they went to do like Viva Variety, which was like kind of a state offshoot. I think that was on VH1, maybe.
Soft. They went soft.
That was kind of an offshoot. That was funny too. They went their own kind of direction. Then they went to Reno 911. They did a lot of that for a long time. Then the other folks went to like a different direction. And so that was Michael Showalter, David Wayne. They went to do like Wet Hot American Summer. David Wayne got way more into movies. Wanderlust.
Keep going.
They came together.
One more big one.
Role Models.
Yes, there you go. And all of those have what in common other than David Wayne as the director?
Michael, not Michael Showalter, but Ken Marino.
Paul Rudd is in all three of those.
Yes, Paul Rudd is in all of them. Yeah, true.
What do you think of that when like a director likes a few people and just has the same people in his movies over and over again? Like Adam Sandler does that. David Wayne does that. There's another one like McKay. Adam McKay. Yeah. What do you think about that? Does it feel like all of the movies kind of blend together and they're all the same, or do you like that they all have chemistry and they come back and make these movies together over and over again?
I do. I think it's good. I think the chemistry that they have together, I think helps them continue that like brand of comedy that people like. So although I'm not an Adam Sandler fan and the chemistry that all of his people have in their films, I do recognize that there is a subset of people who really, really like that group of comedians, that group of actors, and they want to see them do more things together. I'm a fan of the state. I'm a fan of all of these actors. I think it's helpful for them all to be like on the same page. Like, yeah, let's come together for another movie.
If you were going to watch, if David Wayne made another movie, but he didn't make it with anybody else that you knew, like it was just all new up and coming actors, but David Wayne directed, would you still be as excited to go see it?
Yeah, I would still be happy to see it because I think, I mean, realistically, there's other people are still going to be cameos in the film in some way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. It's like even James Gunn, right? James Gunn goes from Marvel, from Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he goes into the DCEU with now, like, he's the head of it. He's still bringing all of his other people that he's worked with for years, like Michael Rooker,
Right. His brother.
His
What's
brother.
his brother's name?
This
Annie, get your gun.
Thomas Gunn, Zach Gunn. But
Those are
like,
two very different names.
but that chemistry is important. I think I'm not an actor. We're not actors, but I think to some extent there's a trust that you build over time, and you're like, I know how this person works. They know how I work. We can work. We work together. There's not a storming forming where like, I'm meeting you for the first time. Now we have to act together.
I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems to me like if you worked with the same people, like you're saying, building that trust with them over time, then especially if you're doing a comedy, kind of frees up the opportunity to improvise more because you guys get each other's comedy style and you can back and forth without a script as much. And I know that David Wayne likes people to improvise, and not only a couple of scenes, but like a couple of roles in Wet Hot American Summer, like mostly improvised.
You talk about, you mentioned Adam McKay, Will Ferrell, and John C. Reilly. I saw an interview with John C. Reilly the other day talking about Will Ferrell and just saying about like they'll do multiple takes of a scene, and every time Will Ferrell just comes out with something out of nowhere, and it might even be like saying a cuss word like, oh, fuck. But the way he comes out with it out of nowhere is different from anybody else. And to be able to do that with a group of people and trust each other on it, I think that's really, really cool.
I've heard that quite a few people. I actually heard that Meryl Streep is like that. I heard a story about what's that? Don't Look Up. She plays the president.
Yeah.
And that they did a certain scene where they walk into the room and she's getting off the phone and hanging up the phone, and her like sign off on the phone. They did so many takes and she just did a different one every single time. And they said she was hilarious. That made me love her even more.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. You just kind of a side note about this episode of us talking so far. It's
improvised.
It's improvised. It's really interesting to me because we talk about our real relationships and like it's almost like I'm going into like encyclopedias talking about all the different people from the state, and like this might be one of the movies that like is me, like it feels a lot about me being like a kid in the 90s.
Yeah, this movie feels, I know it takes place in the 80s, so maybe that's part of it, but it feels older than 2001 to me. I was like, oh, it was in the 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this, my humor, I feel this is my humor. Like my humor is
absurdist.
Yeah, like the Naked Gun and the Zaz stuff. Yeah, like the dad joke type of joking, like that's there, but
a clever dad joke, not a low hanging fruit one. Well, sometimes you like the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, don't give me.
You know what they say about low hanging fruit?
You can't put your shoes in it.
That's somebody I'm sure did say that when they tried. Ma, guess what I found out today? Oh, why does he have that accent?
But I really like just alternative comedy that you don't see everywhere, and that's like they go into like a weird just non sequitur to do nothing. That is like, okay, now they did this. It's in a scene, so they go to the town, and then at the very end of that scene, they run to the bunk, and then they put their heads against the bunk, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that was weird. They just like ran to the little cottage, or what do you call it, the little bungalow. Yeah. And two of them were already standing there, like foreheads touching the wall, standing up straight, like they've been in a timeout or something.
Yeah.
And then the one guy finishes up his line and runs over there and joins them, and it's like lasts for half a second.
Yeah. So, okay, I've talked enough about me and this movie and my history with it.
I was just wondering if you think you're hard to impress comedically. Sounds like you have a very specific type of humor that you feel really represents you, and maybe David Wayne is the only one who can really nail it.
It's like horror. I think horror, like I like horror, I like comedy. You see a lot of things like horror and comedy there as far as it's timing, right? It's timing and setting things up. It's setting up the joke. It's setting up the scare. A lot of times I can see what's going to come. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, yeah, there it is. There, that's the joke. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad. I like how it was set up. I don't know if I'm hard to impress or if it's just I appreciate the craft.
You don't.
I like to be
want
surprised.
To be surprised. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm surprised constantly, all day, every day. I cannot see what's coming. It's awful. So if there was some happy medium between the two of us, where it's not like, oh, the movie just started, I can guess the end, and the movie's like 3 seconds from the end, and I'm like, oh, I know what's happening. I'm so proud of myself for getting it before the credits roll.
And you look at me and you just me go,
I get it.
I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to spoil it.
But I think so. This will be interesting because I think I should interview Dexter for this movie because you already know, like, wait, like you're too in it. You're too close to it, Sergeant.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So he and I can talk about it like people who've only seen it like twice.
Okay. Deal. Okay. Yeah.
Do you think you've seen this lots and lots of times?
Or
it's just so memorable that you didn't have to see it lots of times. You just remember it.
I mean, I've seen it more than a handful of times.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like the sequel?
I did. I like this because it was a sequel series, right? They had 10 years later, and then they had First Day at Camp,
right?
Which part of that joke is they're already so old in this movie that if they do the First Day at Camp and they're older.
I was trying to think. Let's say if it was in 2001, I think kind of the youngest cast member was born in like 70. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
they were already 31 and they were filming and they were supposed to be like 16 to 18.
Yeah. So First Day at Camp was the first thing that they did after this.
And they did it like 20 years later.
and then they did 10 years later. So yeah.
And Paul Rudd can pull off any age. So
any age.
Let's talk about, speaking of Paul Rudd, let's just start naming some people.
Okay.
Let me see how many people you can name. Ooh, I know. We'll name the person and you have to name one other movie they've been in.
Okay.
Well, Michael Showalter co-wrote it. He's not been in any other.
The Baxter.
movies. But did he direct The Big Sick?
I think he may have.
Because I had conflicting pieces
familiar.
of information, one on IMDb and one in ChatGPT. ChatGPT told me he directed The Big Sick, but I didn't see it on his IMDb, and so I thought I would ask you.
That sounds familiar. The Kumail
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'll just go.
Yeah,
start
Michael
people
Showalter. Yeah, he directed that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good.
Yeah,
movie.
it was written by Kumail and his wife Emily.
Oh, okay.
Gordon.
That's what I was thinking. I thought Kumail Nanjiani directed it, but he wrote it with his wife.
Yeah. He also directed The Baxter.
Yes, and that didn't do well, but I don't know what that is.
No, it's a movie I didn't see, but he directed it.
It was his first movie, right?
Yeah.
This was David Wayne's first movie, and it was a huge flop.
By the way, David Wayne, Showalter, and Michael Ian Black also did on Comedy Central. They did Stella.
I don't know what that is either.
It's sketch comedy thing. Anyways, okay. Michael Showalter, got it.
Okay, Elizabeth Banks. She plays Lindsay.
Yeah. Slither.
Ooh.
And Zach and Mary Make a Porno.
No, which said name one. You can't hog them. Pitch Perfect.
I didn't know we were competing.
No, you just have to name one movie.
Okay.
But speaking of Elizabeth Banks, Slither, I did tell Dexter today, I really want Dexter to see Slither. Side note. That's just
you didn't like that movie when we first saw it.
No, but I think Dexter will like it. I want him to be Slither, and I want him to see Meatballs, and I want him to see Mafia. Those are the three movies.
Do you like Slither now?
I need to rewatch it. I think I might like it more.
Okay. Yeah. Slither. Was it a James Gunn movie? Michael Rooker's in it.
Oh, that's right.
And
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Elizabeth Banks. So
Elizabeth Banks. Okay. Janine Garofalo plays Beth.
okay. Is it Slackers? But she's in Mystery Men. We'll say Mystery Men.
Mystery Men. She's in Truth About Cats and Dogs.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd plays Andy.
Ant-Man. Oh, no. Don't. You can have Ant-Man if you want.
Okay, I'll take
Halloween 6.
Oh, geez, Louise. Clueless.
Oh, Clueless.
I'll say Clueless.
That's good.
David Hyde Pierce.
Movies?
I can think of one that he was a voice actor in. It's a Pixar movie. If you can guess it, you can have it.
No, I'll just go with Frasier. It's not a movie, but
No, he's not. There should have been one. He was a voice in A Bug's Life. He was the stick bug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good old David Hyde Pierce. He plays
Nice.
Henry. Marguerite Moreau.
Now Dazed and Confused.
Yes, you're right. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, now there's only one movie I can think of that she's been in, and now that was not the one I was thinking of.
Oh.
She was in Mighty Ducks.
Oh, that's not.
She was really young, Mighty Ducks. She was that one girl on the team.
That's not the one I would have guessed.
Oh, there we go. She's gorgeous. She plays Katie.
Yeah.
I totally forgot she was in Dazed and Confused.
Uh-huh.
Zach Orth plays JJ. Now, I don't know.
Okay.
I can think of it. We're getting into kind of. I lose too. Next one, Christopher Maloney.
Did you find any with Zach Orth?
I didn't look him up. That's why I was like, let's just see if we could play this game.
Okay. All right. You want to look up Zach Orth real fast?
Okay. And then we'll talk about Christopher Maloney, who plays Gene. But this was a really big comedic role for Christopher Maloney, and he was coming out of doing Oz and Law and Order or whatever it is, the other one that he does.
Yeah.
And so I think that him being in this movie shocked a lot of people.
So Christopher Maloney, who is the other person that looks like Christopher Maloney?
What is that guy's name? Elias Koteas.
Yes.
Oh, I never remember them both at the same time. Good for me. Elias Koteas is in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Nice.
He
plays the guy with the hockey mask.
Casey Jones. It's close. It's close enough. Zach Orth was in Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah. That's where I recognize him from. He's in a lot of things.
He is, yeah.
But I think he's kind of along those, hey, it's that guy that's in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of an actor.
All right. Well, sorry, Zach.
Sorry, Zach.
Who else do we have?
Molly Shannon. She plays Gail.
Superstar.
Ooh, okay.
Bit part. Do you want me to pick a bit part? I'll let you have this.
Okay.
It's a Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly movie.
Talladega Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She's the wife of the bad guy.
Oh, that's right.
She's
real drunk.
She's real drunk. Oh, you're cute.
I love her. She has one of the most awkward scenes in this movie in Wet Hot American Summer, where she like bonds with one of the like 9-year-old, 12-year-olds from camp.
Mm-hmm.
And he like gives her a massage and everything. And then at the end, they're planning their wedding. Ooh,
the wedding's next week.
It's gross.
Invites are going out.
Ken Marino, he plays Victor.
Role Models.
Is he in Role Models? Oh yeah, he's the dad.
Yeah, but you really like him in that show.
Party Down.
Yes,
that's a good show. David Wayne only directed. He directed a couple of episodes, but that's probably where you developed your crush on Ken Marino. Yes, he's pretty cute. And in Burning Love.
Burning Love.
Like kind of like Bachelor parody that they made. It's so good.
Burning Love is so good.
That's the one where he is in the bathroom and he's putting powder in his underwear and it's just like totally silent and all you can hear is the powder coming out. He's just squeezing it into his underwear until like the whole bottle is gone.
Good. By the way, everybody, if you are listening to this, go find Burning Love season 1. It is a parody of like The Bachelor. It is so good. I want to watch it again.
I thought you were gonna say, everybody, go get your baby powder. Start putting it in your underwear. It'll change your life. That's a good noise. I like it. Joe Latrulio. He plays Neil.
Also Role Models.
Yes, and Superbad.
And Superbad, yeah.
And Superbad, I think his character has like his voice cracks all the time, like in the middle of everything he's saying. He's kind of a funky little guy. A lot of people recognize him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep. He was for a long time. He was my favorite State member. Just as far as like when I watched the State, I was like,
is it because he looks like a Boston Terrier and your family raises Boston Terriers?
Yeah, he's a interesting looking fella.
He's also in Pitch Perfect. Now that I think about it, he has like a little spot in Pitch
Huzzah!
Perfect. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what he was in Role Models. Michael Ian Black. That's tricky. I can't think of another movie that he's in. I see him on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, he's been in. A lot of people recognize him from I Love the 80s, I Love the 90s.
Oh, yes.
Right. Like those shows. He's like the catty guy. But
that's right.
He's also in Burning Love. He's the host of in Burning Love.
I wonder if that's streaming somewhere. Burning Love.
Oh, let's look it up. He has a really good book about fatherhood.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you if you remembered anything that you learned from that book.
Yeah, what I really liked about that book was just like his vulnerability and talking about like, yeah, he did all this stuff for the State and Captain Monterey Jack and these types of things for it. And then he's like, now I've got to raise a kid, and it's not, trying to explain some of these things, and like, I love the 80s, I love the 90s, and the kid's going to see these things eventually. How do I handle it?
Yeah,
so
that would be weird as everybody when they're younger and don't have kids, they don't think about what their future kids might think of the content they've put out there. And now a lot of people have a lot of content.
Yeah.
Who knows what their kids think about it?
So yeah. What is it? Who else we got? Is there
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper.
This was his film debut.
Never heard of it. Never heard of. Never. Is that an acting style?
It was his film debut, and it was also Elizabeth Banks's film debut.
Oh, okay.
Bradley Cooper. Everybody knows him. We don't have to say another movie, do we?
No. Rocket Raccoon. The movie.
What's that? Nightmare Alley or whatever. What's that one called?
Oh, yeah. Nightmare Alley, I think is what it's called. He's also in that one with Lady Gaga.
Oh, yes. I've never seen it.
Nope.
Something about The Shallow? No. A Star? No.
I don't know. A Star is Born?
The Shallow is the song that they sing together.
The Shallow is the one about sharks.
The Hangover. He's in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Poehler plays Susie.
Oh, yeah.
And she made this movie just as she was right before she went off to start SNL.
Okay, yeah, because she was in UCB, Upright Citizens
She was
Brigade.
a founder.
Yep. Along with her then husband. He does these.
Will Arnett? He didn't found UCB.
What? He didn't? Like, I thought they were.
I think so.
Okay, well, she was married to him. Yeah.
Yes, they were married.
But UCB was like, they had a show on
yes,
VH1 for a while. But yeah, anyways, Amy Poehler. What did she do? Baby Mama.
That's the one I was thinking of. And then she's in another one with Tina Fey where I think it's called Sisters, and I think they play sisters, and I think it's called Sisters.
Okay.
Those aren't her best roles. So Marissa Ryan plays Abby, and I really couldn't find too much else on her. She's the boy crazy one that kisses everybody. Every time she kissed a new guy, the decks are like, "Oh my gosh!"
With a stick of gum.
I know. Ugh, there was a lot of intense kissing in this movie. Dexter was cringing over, not very quietly either, cringing on the side. All those tongues. A lot of wet kisses.
There are so many people in this movie. I mean, we started this episode talking about all of my experience with all of this stuff. Then we spent another 20 minutes talking about just the actors.
I only have a couple more. We don't know Marissa Ryan. What is she's in? I don't know. Kevin Sussman is the guy who plays Steve that does the wind in the talent show. He was the talent show performer.
Yeah.
I
recognize him. I just don't know what he's from.
You probably don't recognize him from Big Bang Theory because that's not something we ever watched, but that's what a lot of people will know him from. That he's the comic book store owner in Big Bang Theory. But I did recognize him too, but I didn't know what I recognized him from. Something where he played a nerd.
Okay.
Last one, H. John Benjamin.
H. John Benjamin. Oh,
plays
yeah.
the can of vegetables.
Yeah, he's in Bob's Burgers.
And
That's
Dr. Katz.
Dr. Katz. No, we have one more. 80 Miles.
Oh, you're right. I did see him here, and I skipped over his name. He plays Gary.
Mm-hmm.
And he was head writer for the Jimmy Fallon show for a long time. And so I saw him on that show because he was always in a lot of sketches there. But he's in Role Models.
Yes, he is. Love, take me down to the streets. That's Wings, right? No, I don't think it is. I don't think that's anything.
And then that is everybody. That was 19 people that I listed. That wasn't everybody. But I did read that. So you were talking about Molly Shannon has her character gets together with the 12-year-old in the movie. He did reprise his role in the sequel, and I don't remember the sequel that well, or the follow-up 10 years later kind of thing. Yeah, but he was in it, and I need to go back and watch if they ended up getting married and divorced or not.
10 years later.
Want to talk about the music a little bit?
Yeah. Jane by Starship.
Oh, when you hear those first, no, that sounded like Don't Fear the Reaper. When you hear Jane, the first bars of Jane, that's the only movie I think of when I hear Jane.
Yeah. Jane.
Nice. Way up top.
Yeah, that song, there's a lot of good music in it, right? All of it is era appropriate. I really like the Ken Marino. He's
driving.
He's ditching the kids. He's trying to hook up with Abby. Talk about what is it?
Even though we ain't got money,
I'm so in love with honey. Everything's gonna change. Oh, yeah,
yeah. And then he just goes, "Oh fuck!" and hits a tree.
Love that little moment.
What other songs are in there? Jukebox Hero. The kids are all singing it around the bed. Right. That's kind of funny. Beth, which they do as kind of a background to whenever Janine Garofalo is on, because her character's name is Beth. But they also sing Beth in Role Models.
Oh yeah, they do.
Because Elizabeth Banks' character's name is Beth.
That's right. Love Gun.
Dexter likes that movie, Role Models. He's like, that's so wholesome. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because a lot of it's kind of dirty, naughty potty talk.
Yeah. The 80s rock that is in there.
That Higher and Higher song.
Yeah.
I think that was just written for the movie.
I think so. Yeah.
And that's a good song.
Yeah.
Show me the fever. Such a good song. And I think it was written by the movie's composer.
Who was?
I don't know. I didn't write that part down.
Arts and Thoughts and Crafts.
Oh yeah. So Michael Showalter doubles up. He's got his double role. One is Alan Shemper. When I was was it summer camp, I was so old. We had pterodactyl eggs for breakfast.
Jesus Christ, wrote a fucking dinosaur.
I like when he says, that's one of my favorite songs, Day by Day. Day by Day.
Which every time I hear Day by Day, that is that is what I go to. So as far as like all of the we haven't talked about the movie itself very much at all.
I feel like we have.
I don't know if we have, like, we're talking about like all these jokes, but like very like sporadically.
Okay, you wanna do a rundown of the movie?
Yeah.
It's the last day of summer camp.
Cool. What I like about is like all of the time jokes that happen. Like it's the last day of camp. All of this stuff is happening on the very, very last day of camp. And it's anachronistic how long a lot of these kind of events take place. Mm-hmm. Like when they go into town, they're all junkies. They're doing.
It happens so fast. First they're smoking cigarettes, then they're smoking pot, then they're scoring some blow, then they're doing heroin, and all of them are like talking to themselves, they have bloody noses and everything.
They're in like a halfway house and like someone's OD'd. And then the next scene is they're going back into town like, oh man, if an hour feels like forever.
So nice to get into town, even for an hour.
In the in like the montage scene with Coop with Maloney, right? Like it's like and like they're running across, like they're doing the races, and then he's like trying to grab the pebble from his hand.
Yeah.
All these things over and over again, and it's only like a span of like 5 minutes.
Yes. And the same with when the kids find out there's a meteor headed right towards the talent show competition. And so they have to race to stop that using a 20-sided die to randomly generate numbers. If you talk about the movie out of like in just little bits and pieces, it sounds like a crazy person's fever dream.
It does. What are your let me ask this. What are some of your favorite gags or jokes in the movie?
Well, I know I'll tell you what's not one of my favorites.
Okay.
And they do it a few times, but I know that you and Dexter think it's funny. Is that Christopher Maloney's character Gene will say something ridiculous, like, I'm gonna go put it into the sink next to my dick cream. And then they're like, what? And then he says, what? I said stick team. Stick ball. Shut up. Get away from me. And he does it a few times, like, I'm gonna go fondle my sweaters. And what? I said fondue with cheddar. It's so weird.
It's so funny because I forget exactly what he says. Like the fondle the sweaters and the dick cream. I remember those lines, but I never remember what he says. Like try to
turn it into something else.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
And then the last one he says is, I'm going to hump the fridge. And everyone's like, what? And then he says, he finally owns up to it. Like, yes, I'm going to hump the fridge. They bring that fridge out and he slowly humps it as they roll it away. That whole bit, so bizarre.
It's so good. He's just slowly humping it.
Slowly.
As the fridge rolls away.
Lovingly humping that fridge.
So you don't like that
like
guy.
my least favorite. I like that guy. I like it. Those are I'm like, okay, these jokes are not for me. But obviously the scene where Paul Rudd throws his little tantrum because he has to clean up his mess, and I guess I'm not sure if that was improvised or not. I got conflicting answers on that as well, but he's just like sulking around the room, picking everything up, so many big deep sighs, like and I just choked myself. That's hilarious to me. Paul Rudd is hilarious to me.
Yeah, he is.
And I do like the scene where Victor is being chased. He's on foot. Neil's on a motorcycle and he's chasing him, but he never catches him. And they get to this bale of hay in the road. And Victor, like slow motion, like jumps over it with the clumsiest jump, but he makes it. He clears it. That's such a success. And then Neil can't make it over the bale of hay. And he's like, got away this time.
Kind of along those lines of Neil being on the motorcycle. At the end of the movie, Neil shows back up at the camp. It's at night. He like motorcycle. He peels out. He like parks it. You can tell that it's not Joe Lutrulio
doing the stunts.
doing the stunts, and then it's some guy who
they make it so obvious.
It's so obvious, and then it cuts to him, and then it's him again. He's like, "Come on, man!"
It cuts away to Janine Garofalo, and she's like, "Neil, what do you mean?" And then it cuts back, and it's very obviously a different person.
We had to rewind that for Dexter when we watched it. Like, did you see that?
It's kind of subtle, even though once you notice it, it's seems very obvious.
Yeah.
I know I was going to ask Dexter what he thought the most outrageous scene of the movie is. Is it the talking can of vegetables? Is it the scene where he outruns him, even though he's on a motorcycle? Is it the meteor going to crash into the camp scenes?
When you talk to Dexter, here's the scene you have to say. You cannot include this scene. Do not count this. when Michael Ian Black and Bradley Cooper are having sex.
They do. They have a steamy sex scene in it. If it were someone other than Michael Ian Black, I think it would have been a hotter scene. But Michael Ian Black just has like a facial expression that's
it's so smarmy.
It's so comedic or something. I don't know.
He's so perfectly smarmy.
Yeah.
In everything he does.
So it doesn't seem sincere and loving. It seems like gross and creepy.
I think Dexter, I don't know if I talked to him between this and our last movie, but he's talking about like slurs, right? We talked about Snatch last week.
I heard your guys talking about and looking up whether I looked up pikey is derogatory.
Yeah, and so this week for Wet Hot American Summer, there are a couple of slurs as far as
the F word,
the F word, right? So
which now I feel like our parents would be like, "It's a different time." It was a different time, 2001.
Different time. But in this movie, what I like is that kind of turning it on its head, where Zach Orth and
Michael Showald.
80 Miles.
Oh, 80 Miles. Yeah.
They're like, what? Oh, he's an F word. Oh, geez. We're gonna get him something. We're gonna get him something good. And then it turns it on its head. The joke is that they're like, we got you a comforter.
We got him a wedding present.
Right?
It was a nice wedding present. It was like something big and expensive.
That they're like, they're like, you're our friend, and we're gonna get you something good. I'm so happy that it turned into like, it's not a negative thing, it's a positive thing.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So anyway,
so he's not allowed to talk about. He's not allowed to say that scene being an outrageous scene.
Right.
Okay, I'll try to steer clear of that scene in its entirety.
Okay. Just say like, what do you okay. Okay, last final thoughts.
Let's see, what else do I have written down here? You taste like a burger. I hope it's not jumbo shrimp because I'm allergic to oxymorons. These are just lines that are in the movie that I was like, these are so cool.
Elizabeth Banks, let me just say this. I don't know if Elizabeth Banks was ever hotter than her coming at him with barbecue sauce on her face.
It's all in her teeth too.
Yeah.
All flecks of charred ribs and everything. And she's like, it's just sauce.
I bet she tasted wonderful, you know?
Okay. I bet that's not something that you should bring up to her if you ever meet her on the street.
Hey, Elizabeth.
What
do you taste? Do you taste like ribs or burgers?
It tastes like a burger. And then Coop yells to Katie, "I want you inside me." That was another thing I wrote down. That was an interesting line.
Dexter and I both really like the subtle, like anytime somebody throws something off screen, you hear the pottery break. That reminds me. Last thing I want to say, one of my favorite gags, probably on top of it, is Janine and Joe Lutrulio going through trying to find the phone and just smashing everything. Just no rhyme or reason. Just throwing us off the wall.
She's funny. I like her.
And then they leave the room, and then he goes back in and just throws something down and then leaves again. Love it.
I liked, like, there's little lines in there every once in a while that I liked. When she says something to David Hyde Pierce, whose character's name is Henry, and she says, "Hello, Henry," and he says, "Please call me Henry." Little things like that. Like, that's more like Naked Gun-ish, though.
Please call me Henry.
When she's standing in the middle of the camp and she's just like saying people's names. She's calling out all these people need to get up early to meet the buses, and you can tell that she's just like making them up towards the end. She's like, John Goldfurstein, George Do-Gooder. It's just, I don't know what she's doing. She's just saying people's names, she's making them up.
When I saw that scene, I was like, oh, maybe she's just like buying time.
That's what I thought. Because
she's just trying to like find where David Hyde Pierce is. But then like it fast forwards and then she's still doing it. She's it's clearly like, hey, Janine, just Just say names.
Say some names. And then there was another scene, something. Oh, and Dexter laughed at it when she just kind of offhand, it's like so fast that she says it. It's like, there's some kids that were stuck in the rope course. I've meant to tell you about it last night, but go ahead and get them out now. And it's really quick. It's good stuff. I like that. But do you have last thoughts? Do you have final thoughts?
Yeah, I think my last thoughts are, I just
love it. It's okay.
If you think about the movies humor wise that build you, right? Like if somebody asked you what film as far as comedy, pick one, defines your type of humor.
This is it for you.
I think this aligns with it probably closest. Like again, Naked Gun, like that stuff is fun. Airplane, that stuff is fun, but like kind of equal parts. Some like low hanging fruit, some like absurdist type of stuff. Like this movie is probably the closest.
Whenever you start a job somewhere new, you should just make them watch this movie first before you start. Like, if this is the kind of thing you're into, then you want me to work here.
Mm-hmm. I hate this movie. You're fired. You didn't hire me. Get out. But can you hire me first and at least pay me for a week? Yes.
Oh no, now you're writing a David Wayne movie.
They came together.
That's such a good movie too. One more time, the charity is seriousfun.org. And if you don't know how to spell serious, it's not like Sirius XM, guys. Seriously,
guys, and it's org.
Yeah, org as in oh my god,
not
oh my god,
not OHOERG.
Org. Seriousfun.org.
Yeah,
and we'll be donating the $20, and then I'm gonna get the boys behind in here and interview him about this movie and see what he thinks about it, if he's like his dad, which I think he is.
That's right. And we'll see you in 10 years at around 9:30. Well, let's say 9 o'clock.
9, so we're here by 9:30.
All right. On behalf of Our Real Relationships, I am Brandon.
And I'm Chelsea.
We will see you or talk to you or, I don't know, do something
at you
at some point in time in the future.
Talk to each other in front of you.